The world is full of breathtaking natural wonders, but some of them are hiding deadly, horrifying secrets. Would you swim in a lake that boils people alive? Or hike a beautiful valley where people drop dead without warning? Now please subscribe. Your one subscribe can fuel my passion, keep my dream alive, and you can also receive a great reward for it. I'll put in my full effort to bring you the rarest and most valuable knowledge, things no one else is talking about. Number 10. The bewitching lake that kills instantly. Lake Natron, Tanzania. At first glance, Lake Natron in Tanzania looks like a scene from a fantasy movie. Its waters are a dazzling, deep red. But don't be fooled, because this lake is actually a death trap. Its water is so alkaline and corrosive that it burns the skin and can turn animals into stone. Yes, you heard that right. Birds and bats that accidentally land in the water are mummified, frozen in time like statues. The lake's temperature can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius, meaning anything that falls in is cooked alive. And the craziest part? It's still growing, expanding its reach year by year. So, what happens if humans enter? Scientists say our skin would start dissolving within minutes. And if you think this is terrifying, wait till you hear about number 9. A valley so cursed that even animals refuse to go near it. Number 9. The mysterious Valley of Death. Where life stops. Kamchatka, Russia. Deep in Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, there's a valley so haunted, so cursed, that nothing can survive there, not even insects. It's called the Valley of Death, and its secret? A silent, invisible killer. For centuries, explorers and hunters who stepped foot in this valley were never seen alive again. Their bodies were later found completely intact. No wounds, no signs of struggle. It was as if they had just dropped dead on the spot. The reason? Toxic volcanic gases seep out of the ground, creating an invisible, scentless death zone. Anyone who walks in suddenly feels dizzy, then collapses, never to wake up again. Even birds flying too close to the valley suddenly fall from the sky, lifeless. But here's the terrifying part. This valley is growing. Scientists say the gas emissions are spreading, meaning the death zone could one day expand beyond the valley. And if you think that's chilling, number 8 will make your skin crawl. It's an island crawling with thousands of venomous assassins. Number 8. The Island of 1,000 Killers. Snake Island, Brazil. This island looks like a tropical paradise, but step onto its shores, and you won't last more than a few hours. Welcome to Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. Why is it so deadly? Because this tiny island is home to thousands of golden lancehead vipers, some of the most venomous snakes in the world. Their venom is 5 times stronger than normal vipers, so potent that it can melt human flesh and shut down organs within minutes. And here's the nightmare. There's at least one snake every square meter of the island. Local legends say that the last lighthouse keeper and his family tried to escape after snakes slithered through their windows at night, but none of them made it. The government has now banned all visitors, and even scientists need special permission and armed escorts just to set foot on the island. But if you think this is terrifying, wait until you hear about number 7. A cave so toxic that even breathing inside it can kill you. Wait, please, pay attention. Knowledge is power, and I'm giving it all to you. Now you really should subscribe, please. Let's resume number 7, the Crystal Cave of Instant Death, Nakamine, Mexico. Imagine walking into a cave filled with giant shimmering crystals. It looks like something straight out of a dream. But step inside without a special suit, and within minutes, you'll collapse and die. Welcome to the Nika Crystal Cave in Mexico, where temperatures soar to 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 58 degrees Celsius, with 99% humidity. This cave is so deadly because the heat is trapped inside, creating a pressure cooker effect. The human body simply cannot survive. Our organs start shutting down, and within 10 minutes, you'll lose consciousness. Even professional scientists need full-body cooling suits and can only stay inside for a few minutes at a time. Without them, you'd suffocate, collapse, and never wake up again. And here's the nightmare part. This cave is still expanding, with new tunnels being discovered. What if an even deadlier chamber is hiding within? But if you think this is bad, number 6 will make you question if paradise can actually be a death trap. Number 6. The ocean whirlpool that swallows. Ship's Hole, the Maelstrom, Norway. The coast of Norway hides a terrifying natural wonder, a swirling, endless whirlpool known as the Maelstrom. It's so powerful that it can rip boats apart, dragging them deep into the ocean abyss. Legends say ancient Vikings feared the Maelstrom, believing it was a portal to the underworld. And guess what? It's still active today. This isn't just any whirlpool. It's a constantly churning vortex that appears without warning, creating waves so strong that even modern ships struggle to escape its pull. The scariest part? Scientists believe the Maelstrom is growing stronger due to changing ocean currents. One day, it could become unstoppable, swallowing anything that dares to cross its path. And if that gave you chills, just wait for number 5, a lake so deadly it can wipe out an entire village in seconds. If you've learned something new while watching this video, please take a moment to subscribe. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your one subscribe can fuel my passion and keep my dream alive. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It means a lot to me. And please, watch the video till the end. It really matters to me. Number 5. The lake that suffocates entire villages in seconds. Lake Nyos, Cameroon. Imagine a calm, peaceful lake, surrounded by lush greenery. Now imagine it suddenly exploding, releasing an invisible gas that wipes out everything in its path. Sounds like a nightmare, right? But this isn't fiction. This is Lake Nyos, one of the deadliest lakes on Earth. In 1986, without any warning, the lake suddenly erupted, unleashing a massive cloud of carbon dioxide. This invisible gas rolled down the hills at 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour, silently creeping into nearby villages. People collapsed instantly, unable to breathe. Animals dropped dead in their tracks. Within minutes, 1,746 people and thousands of livestock were gone, without a single warning, without a single sound. The scariest part, this lake is still active. Scientists fear that another gas eruption could happen at any moment, and this time it could be even bigger. If you think this is horrifying, number 4 will make you question reality itself. It's a lake that turns into a firestorm. Number 4. The gateway to hell that's been burning for 50 years. The Darvaza gas crater, Turkmenistan. Picture this. A massive, gaping hole in the earth, flames roaring from its depths, lighting up the night sky like an eternal inferno. Locals call it the door to hell, and for good reason. In 1971, Soviet scientists were drilling for natural gas in Turkmenistan when the ground suddenly collapsed beneath them. What they had uncovered was a massive gas pocket, one so dangerous that they feared it would release deadly methane into the atmosphere. So they set it on fire, thinking it would burn out in a few days. But here's the terrifying truth. It's still burning today. For over 50 years, this monstrous crater has refused to die down. It devours anything that falls inside, and its flames rage endlessly, growing stronger with time. The eerie part? Scientists have no idea when it will stop burning, or if it ever will. But if you think this is nature's most hellish wonder, just wait for number 3, a mountain that explodes without warning, wiping out everything in its path. Number 3, the mountain that can erase a city in seconds. Mount Tambora, Indonesia. Most people have heard of Mount Vesuvius, which buried Pompeii. But did you know there's a volcano that caused the deadliest eruption in recorded history? Meet Mount Tambora, a seemingly quiet mountain in Indonesia. But in 1815, it unleashed an explosion so powerful that it wiped out an entire civilization and changed the world's climate. When it erupted, the explosion was heard over 2,000 kilometers, 1,200 miles away. The blast was 100 times stronger than an atomic bomb, spewing ash into the sky that blocked the sun for years. The result? A year with no summer. Crops failed, temperatures dropped, and millions of people starved to death globally, all because of one mountain. But here's the real nightmare. Tambora is still active. Scientists warn that another eruption is not a question of if, but when. And if it happens today, millions could die in an instant. But if you think a single mountain causing worldwide devastation is shocking, wait until you hear about number 2, an island where the ground itself is a ticking time bomb. Number 2. The island that can disappear in a massive explosion. Iwo Jima, Japan. Most people know Iwo Jima from history books, but what they don't know is that this island is sitting on a massive, unpredictable bomb. Iwo Jima is actually a giant, unstable volcano, and the entire island is slowly rising out of the sea due to intense underground pressure. Scientists have confirmed that it's preparing for an eruption, one that could be so powerful that the entire island might vanish in a fiery explosion. But here's what makes it even scarier. This volcano doesn't erupt like normal ones. Instead, it builds up pressure silently until one day, it suddenly explodes without warning. The last time something like this happened was with the Krakatoa eruption in 1883, and that explosion was so loud it was heard over 3,000 miles away. If Iwo Jima erupts in the same way, it could trigger deadly tsunamis across the Pacific. And yet, some people still live and work on the island, completely unaware of the ticking time bomb beneath their feet. But if you think this is terrifying, just wait until you hear about number 1. Because it's not just deadly, it's completely untouchable. Number 1. The deadliest place on Earth that no one can enter. The North Sentinel Island, India. If you ever find yourself lost at sea, pray you don't wash up on the shores of North Sentinel Island. Why? Because no one who sets foot there ever comes back alive. This island, hidden deep in the Indian Ocean, is home to the Sentinelese tribe, one of the last uncontacted and most hostile groups on Earth. They have lived in complete isolation for thousands of years, and they kill any outsider who dares to approach. Fishermen who accidentally drift too close are instantly met with a rain of arrows. A helicopter sent to check on the island was attacked with spears and forced to retreat. Even the Indian government has banned all entry, declaring the island completely off limits. And here's the most chilling part. No one knows what secrets this island hides. Are the Sentinelese hiding something? Are they the last survivors of an ancient civilization? Or is there something even more dangerous lurking within the dense jungle? We may never know, because stepping onto this island means certain death. Which of these deadly natural wonders shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you love insane, mind-blowing facts like these, make sure to subscribe right now. Because hitting your subscribe button can give me new motivation to work harder and succeed. Also, tell me which top 10 list you want to see next. Your idea might be featured in my next video.